guys, unsung here, bringing you another Pokemon trading card game online deck video. So today we're going to be doing a very special video. This one was a request of a very good friend of the channel, StormESP, so this one's for you, man. So it is a Politoed deck, as you can probably see. It's an energyless variant. I've tried a couple different ways, and this kind of is the one that seems I wouldn't even say consistent, because this deck is anything but consistent. But it's the one that's kind of got the most wins, I guess. You can pull some pretty hilarious combos. So basically my idea for this was running a 4-4-4 line with 2 Politoed with the ability King Song to ignore all energy. And then just using Celebi EX to switch between using Steamroll and Finishing Blow. And Finishing Blow is kind of like the real attacker for this deck, because if your opponent does decide to put energy on the active Pokemon, even if it only has 20 on there, I'm now hitting for 100 for no energy. And that's obviously why we also have Dust Noir to even just move 1 damage counter on there, so I can be hitting for 100, or yeah, get some kind of crazy turnaround knockouts. So everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I do tend to run 2 Sacred Ashes because you have so many essential Pokemon. Like, because there literally is what you have, like a 4 out of what's that? Yeah, like half the time you're only gonna get the starting Pokemon you want when you get your opening hand. Otherwise, you'll get stuck with the Celebi or Duskull or something. So I do run 4 switching cards, 2 Escape Rope, and 2 switches. And like I said, just like, 'cause there's so many times where you have to either Ultra Ball or Juniper away something really good out of one of your essential Pokemon lines. So Sacred Ash is definitely a necessity. I'm not sure if 2 might be a little bit overboard, but I just kind of I don't like being like this. If you don't have any Politoed at all left, like they're all in your discard or one's prize and one's in your discard, you need to get that back out, because otherwise you can't attack. Because like I said, this is an energyless variant. I also run 2 Pal Pads just because there's lots of times where you will be just delaying either with Enhanced Hammer, just trying to keep yourself alive a couple more turns to get really set up, and then once you get set up, it does gain some pretty good momentum, but like I said, it's nothing fantastic. So anyway, let's see how this deck pans out. Alright, so let's step into the arena with this deck. So, like I was saying before, this deck is anything but consistent. Like I said, there's just like half the chance there's half the time you're going to start with something you don't want, either one of your Celebis or one of your Duskull. There's like, even if you do start with a Poliwag, which is a quote-unquote ideal situation for this deck, you don't really have anything to kind of absorb that damage. I was kind of playing around with the idea, if I wasn't going to go the energyless route of putting in a Greninja EX, just to kind of soak up damage and have an easy 1 energy attack, just to kind of start getting damage on the field, which also then benefits from Poliwhirl's Finishing Blow attack. But I don't know, I have been liking this energyless variant just because of the Frozen City. Is just so hilarious, especially if you get it turn 1 like we have now. Yeah, might as well bench that for now. And that's what I'm talking about when you have to like sometimes make sacrifices for like cards you don't necessarily want to get rid of immediately. Let's get these out. But yeah, we need to get a. Maybe we could just keep this. I don't know. No. We have to go for another Poliwag. Just try and get as many of them in play as possible. Which is kind of why, like, this is kind of a bad example, but this is why I sometimes I've played with the idea of taking out Pokemon Fan Club. Well, not all of them. Maybe just only run 1 instead of 2, just because like I already have all the basics I pretty much need except for Duskull at this point. So it's like there's not really a point to be running that card. But on the other hand, when I don't have this ideal situation of 3 Poliwags in play and I only have a Duskull and a Celebi, and I really need a Poliwag, it's really good to get all 3 of them at once. Or, sorry, 2 of them at once. That's awesome, the Frozen City off the bat. 50, and he's going to do his Call for Family. Is this a 2 or 1? It is 2. Okay. Okay, so this turn we are obviously going to evolve to Poliwhirl, unless we can get an Ultra Ball, because we definitely need to evolve into a Politoed. Oh, there we go, sweet Ultra Ball. Okay, let's get rid of the Pal Pad. Oh, or we can get rid of an N and a Juniper. No, I kind of need a supporter. And I don't think we're going to be needing to Escape Rope. And let's get our Politoed in play. So yeah, a turn 2 Politoed is definitely ideal. You don't see this very often though. So as I said, this is kind of a bad example of an inconsistent game. But let's see. I'm obviously not complaining. This is working out very great. I haven't seen it work this good in a while. So the first couple games were like so awesome. It's like, oh yeah, this is gonna work great. And then after a while, it's just like, oh, this isn't as consistent as I thought. Poliwrath, yeah, okay, yeah, it's just Spiral Current, so we can't retreat might be good. So we can kill it next turn, or we can just Finishing Blow right now for a kill. Yeah, not sure what the heck I was thinking there. I might as well just kill it right now. So that's all of his energy out of play, but we'll see. This Kyurem is going to be kind of bad news, because Outrage is going to kill us eventually before we get within range to kill it, because we need 80 damage on it first. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I just have to smack it away with Poliwrath and then have this one bench to take it out next turn. Or turn after next, I should say. Yeah, let's keep it alive for another turn. And hammer away the double colorless. And I don't think we want it in our opponent right now, because I think he didn't play much last turn, so I don't think he has much in his hand. So, and we're good to go for now. Do I want to Ultra Ball now? I do need another rare candy to get a Dust Skull in play. Yeah, let's just leave it for now, and we'll just... We want to Steamroll? I think we want to Steamroll this turn. So now he's at 100, so if he does attack me, or yeah, first he needs to attach an energy, I guess, and then we can finishing blow for the knockout next turn. If he, yeah, there you go. Perfect. There's no double colors for him. He's at 80. Yeah, I'm still going to have to finishing blow anyway. I was trying to think of it. I was like, oh, wait, we moved 20 damage off him to get him into Steamroll range. But no Dusknoir yet. Which, again, it's not as essential. Your priority first and foremost, for sure, is Politoed. Okay, I don't think we can wait another turn for this now, even though he has 3 cards in his hand. Yeah, 3 rare candy in hand. Ooh, can I click both? There we go. Get a little Dust Skull in play. And, yeah, end before we take another prize, so end's going to be not as useful right away. Yeah, I might as well get all three of these in, just because even if I'm just going to be discarding Celebi later, because I already have one in play, it's still good to get it back in my deck, just so I have something to Ultra Ball later if nothing else. Okay, finishing blow for another knockout. Take 2 more prizes. Okay, well, things are looking pretty good so far. Like, I guess, so the Frozen City and the early Enhanced Hammers definitely set this guy on his back foot, because now if he attaches an energy to it, I can put him within kill range. I wonder if he knows that, or if he's just trying to delay. So if he does this delay, I'm just going to Steamroll to hit something on the bench, probably kill his Feebas. Or do I want to cure? This isn't the... might be better to damage the Kyurem. No, let's just try and take a prize. Oh, Yuligan's Gym and Cast. I always just hold my breath for that. It's like, so much could go wrong, but actually, I don't really have anything in my hand that is like going to be game-breakingly... Right, oh, okay, so he does attach an energy. Oh, we potion first, okay. So I'm probably still going to Steamroll just because Waterfall won't kill me. And that means he just needs another turn after that. Let's see. Good Shauna. See if we can get a rare candy. Rare candy Dusknoir is what we're looking for, and I don't really like. Obviously, I don't have any. If I Skylift for a rare candy or an Ultra Ball, then I might run out. But yeah, it's just Shauna. See what we can do. Well, there's the rare candy, but no, no Dusknoir. Yeah, okay, let's just, yeah, we're just gonna Steamroll, because like I said, in the next turn, even if he does attach another water energy, he can't kill me with that. It'll only deal 50 and I have 90 health left, so we can afford to delay. And now we're just looking at Steamrolling. I'm probably doing 30 damage to this. Yeah, he has no more energy in play even. Yeah, there we go, let's get our Dusknoir going. Yeah, good review. It is pretty much game, so like I said, he doesn't have any other energy in play, but just to be safe right now, because I've had some crazy turnarounds. So let's just play a little risk. Like, if it's obvious, this is bad manners to keep going through your stuff, but we could take, yeah, let's take 2 damage off him. Oh, and I absolutely love the new Sinister Hand, by the way, I'm not having to click every time. Yeah, 60, good. And Steamroll for 30. The other thing to do there, because, yeah, I don't know, we could have kept him alive and just kept moving damage onto him, because now we essentially do have to take a 7th prize by killing this thing, but that won't be too much longer. Oh yeah, we just won the game if he ends his turn now, yeah. I guess he doesn't realize what finishing blow does. Okay, so yeah, move 10 energy onto him, and just attack with finishing blow. And that's the game, taking 6 prizes. So, yeah, like my opponent was a little bit slower. Like, obviously, against a faster deck, like against a Plasma Kyurem or something, that never would have happened. But we did get some early Poliwags, and we did get a Politoed fairly early on, so that's very essential with this deck. Yeah, I think it was a pretty good representation. And this thing, like I said, it can do pretty good damage, especially when you get precise numbers with Dust Noir. You make sure you don't have any extra damage counters that are going to waste after you kill your opponent's Pokemon. And yeah, so you guys should definitely give this deck a try for yourself. Maybe post your list if you think you would do some things a little bit different. And otherwise, see you guys next time.